But that's if she was able to use it.
I didn't know you were here, Zeke. Hi.
Getting the good part.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? What a perv. No.
Ah, I've got it. Boom, there.
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm.
We killed the program after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her. Yeah, I don't think that's her. She's the thing that was in the main hall. Leon's handbook.
No, you're wrong!
Objection! Did I do it right this time?
Yes.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh! Well then yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I'm struck silent by how quickly you gave up! Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. Says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want. You'd be safe.
And how
Yep,
you know that?
A nail square on the noggin.
Unless you use someone's dead handbook.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway. So then she must have hacked hers like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and... Bzzz. You can't fix any handbook. The instant you open it up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she did modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption was just wrong.
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so. Wait. So I guess so? So I guess so what?
I don't know.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in girls' locker room and Byakuya is the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the?
That's what I was
Finally
thinking.
decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get into the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Oh my god. Wait! Just what do you think you're doing?
I have dominated this session. Don't worry. This will make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting.
That's what I said.
Well, alright then, I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real? You're just gonna let her...
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
To a bedroom, look in the drawer, there's a toolkit.
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was...
Oh my god.
Oh.
As you can see, grab, lift.
That'd actually be very funny.
The girls' locker
awful.
room.
We've already searched this place from top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Do not call me Missy. I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again.
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time. Kyoko, you dirty...
Examine her carefully? Like using our hand?
Please
No
be the
way,
one
no
to
way,
find
no way,
it.
no way, no way.
Oh. It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a dead girl's body. It's not that I'm creeped out or anything. Just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well, I'll do it! But you're a girl, you shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it. No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me. Wink. Sakura? What is this? Some kind of secret girl on girl action? Is that what you two are about? Yeah. That's not enough. Oh, stop screwing around. Okay, here I go.
Puts on a fucking diving suit.
Love snap, snap. Chihiro, please excuse the intrusion. That's so sad.
Putting her
Aw.
hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery. Nudge, 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 nudge. Her entire body? I knew you'd say that, but... What does this mean?
What is it?
Not possible! It's not possible!
Sakura's eyes were stared wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl
Say it.
is what?
Say it.
It's a boy!
She's got a penis!
I see, so she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact. What?
Oh, yes, she has a dick report. Thank you.
Yes, this does mean that Sakura just touched herself some dead dick.
Oh
You're
no.
joking, right?
Poor Sakura. I wouldn't joke about this!
Then
10 inches!
then it really is true!
Chihiro was a guy?
Hmm? Oh, you guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Then he was a crossdresser? Now I'm really on fire. I wish I had killed him. Why?
So that's what Kyokyo wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things a lot more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Oh, puppy! Oh, baby! Are you okay? Oh. She hit the desk on the way up.
Oh.
I do apologise for keeping you waiting. Now on. No. Let's resume the class trial. You may not eat my breadstick. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro is actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did in fact list his gender as male, then yes,
Look,
that
he's
would be true.
sweating.
Of course, his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So, Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation.
So now everyone has been connected. Everything, not everyone. So
Yep.
now everything has been connected.
connected.
All the mysteries have finally come clear.
This is one big orgy.
Okay. Well, connected or clear or whatever, we still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya is a killer? Yeah.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya's the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be
Are
the
you
killer
serious?
after all. What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place? He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And do you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too, how can I put it, overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least that's how I see it.
Reverse psychology!
In Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again,
So why isn't he defending himself?
when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have any effect. It had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
What? Mark it as correct?
He's right.
What?
I'm not the
You've been fooled!
What?
I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Why?
What the fuck? You fucking with us right now? No, I'm not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
The emphasis, made it worse than the actual cuss word.
Yeah.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Why would you just alter it?
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why'd you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now.
No, it matters.
Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
No, I want to know that.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Then who the fuck did it?
Yeah, because if we're wrong, we all die here. That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Was it Celeste?
Is it Celeste?
Damn straight, count me in!
Celeste was the last one to see.
Do you not have a mind of your own? Of course I do. What am I, an aunt or something? What is this? The school for ants?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We stop to make time to make our decision.
That's very true. Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer.
He's a guy.
Yeah, so we know the killer's a boy.
Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boy's handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still enough. I need to find some more clues.
Fatty do it.
What's
Celeste's account.
Yeah, we need to check what that is. Hold on.
Her account was that they were in the pantry when she saw Chihiro going with the blue
That's right.
tracksuit.
Presumably she was on her way to exercise, but the clothes were not found at the crime scene.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone other than Makoto about this encounter? Okay. There isn't. Oh, go ahead.
What?
You're lying!
It's your line,
Oh,
Sydney.
whoops, sorry. I don't know why.
It's gone. It's gone.
Sick.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it? Well, clues are one thing, but...
I mean,
Oh
it's
my
still there.
God!
Did anybody get a look at the killer? I'm sure if someone saw the killer, it would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now. He's lost his account. Yeah, all we need right now is any kind of new info.
Boom, boom,
Oh.
hit it. It's over. It's all over. Game over, man. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer, and only the killer. No.
Oh, so
It's
neither
not
was
like
that
they're
one.
just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah, no! Not game over! But nobody even saw it. Yeah, is that actually true?
No, Makoto, you idiot.
Remember, the game's being cheeky.
Yeah.
What an absolute awkward.
Ah!
Would it be
Oh,
meaningful?
you missed it.
No, you're wrong.
Oh yeah, only the killer.
I'll just shut up now.
Objection.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever, just hurry up and tell us.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. That sucks. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then I assumed he headed off to exercise. Kira, close the door.
Track jacket
Close
and
the door.
duffel bag. We didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems like the Culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence. And that's when you said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
Trying to get someone
So,
away that pipe.
Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Himon and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined. Was it the biker dude?
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that, conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Even enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed. What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is a culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously. Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items and it should become obvious who is waiting for him. Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it. As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to fingerprint from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to take it out. Talk it out, whatever. Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? Oh, the bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. Oh, all the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special. Well, if I remember right, there's a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket? Oh, perhaps let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe.
So it has to be a dude. So... Wait.
Hold on, I want to check something. Because Celeste's account, when the night was spotted, it seems she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag. Okay. Go ahead.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose a specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit? I got it. He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing. So what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him. My tracksuit is black.
Well, that was Jay.
Because exercising sucks! Sorry.
I have a white tracksuit, personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
We, not a chance.
You heard him, right? When he just said it without even realizing it?
What is she talking about?
Where he got his blue tracksuit? I mean, white
Yes.
tracksuit?
No.
Oh!
No
No?
one has said blue tracksuit.
I know, I said where he got the white...
Oh my god. It's
I
fucking
accidentally said-
Kuwabara.
You were right,
What?
Wolfgang, when you said it was one of the bros.
Oh no!
Kuwabara did it.
Wheelbarrow's the wrestler?
No, the biker dude.
That's what I meant. Sorry, wrestler voice.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Objection.
What?
Why though?
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What did I see?
And if you guys haven't noticed, sometimes it's just random what the people are doing next to other people, but Mondo has been nervous this entire time. He's been sweating this entire time next to Kyoko whenever she's been talking.
Oh, I did not notice.
When Celeste testiculared a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into double... And then I assumed he headed off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Oh!
You just...
I'm sorry, but why did he fucking...
Hey Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And
Why
before
would
we
he
began
doctor
the
the damn-
trial, did you tell anyone before that?
The only one I told about any of this was you. Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the
This is
investigation.
so sad. Play Despacito.
No, that can't be it. It's over. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation. The only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility. Claire.
She calls him Cherry.
Cherry, are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Good lord, that tongue game. Just by chance, I happened to see it last night.
How?
He walked past me and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands. No, it was in a bag.
No, that can't be it either, according to Celeste's testimony.
She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was.
He killed